by, it's a Saturday, so there's no school. Saturday and Sunday, there is a little bit of school, but Saturday's basically you go in and say you exist and then you leave again. So,
yeah.
And Raph and Akira have their student council school rep thing. They forgot about it.
I didn't forget.
I did.
Motherfucker.
Yeah. I have to go to the school council.
Yeah.
How much condition Akira's going to be in after what happened the night before?
She's fine.
Only a couple of beers this time.
She's got superior Irish genes. That shit doesn't bother her too much.
And it's like water to her, bro.
Yeah. She was just a bit tipsy. Fine.
Is you're going to get pissed out in the morning?
Exactly. Listen,
Beer's
you
never
think
bought,
that
it's only borrowed.
Listen, you just got sliced into Akira's everyday night that night, alright?
Oh, yes. For people who missed it, does somebody wish to explain?
For someone who missed it, does somebody want to explain? God damn it.
Missed what?
Anyway, we talked to a bunch of parents. Raph's mom came over.
Yeah.
She's a mythopoetic.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She's
She's the greatest mythopoetic parent there is.
She's nice. She's really enthusiastic. She's a good one.
She's really good with Raffi.
Yes.
She's very good with
eavesdropped
Raph.
on their conversation.
It was very good. Anyway.
Yes.
Very good.
We
Very
need
good.
to.
Very
What
good.
scene are you talking about, Dave?
Oh, just basically like a couple minutes before the run. Usually when Akira goes to wake everybody up, Raph's sort of outside her door going, "Are we going on the run? Are we going on the run? Knock, knock, knock. Are we going on the run?
What?
We're going on the run. I kind of need to talk to you. Can we go on the run?"
Yeah. Is it about your mom?
Why would you think that?
It's like the best thing in my head right now, okay?
Yes, it's about my mom.
Do you mean like on the run talk or before the run talk?
Let's go with during the run. Let's go with during the walk talk.
During the walk. Alright. Cool. Let me just...
Yeah, no, take your time.
Yeah.
Anytime, I'm just waiting for you right outside, so just
How
take
much
your time.
coffee has Raph had?
Nobody's had about 5 bentos, so...
Okay, dude.
Oh, you ate your bentos already?
No, he bought 5 bentos. So all the
Just
bento
gotta-
packages still in the mess room.
Just like wash yourself off and get out. Okay.
And yeah, I spent the XP for that, so he is wired on bentos at the moment.
You look a bit awake.
I had a little trouble sleeping, so I ate some stuff that I got off of Jeffrey.
Okay. So what's up?
Everything. I mean, I don't even know where to start. I am so... What the hell?
Mom's nice.
Thank you?
Yeah.
I mean, everything I knew, everything I thought I knew is now called into question, because how can I mean, obviously, okay, this is going to come out wrong, and it's not really the way I'm thinking, but obviously my mom she partially lied to me about my entire family history?
Oh, yeah, moms do that a lot.
Yeah, so how do I deal with that? Because, I mean, how do I deal with the other, I now have my new mom, because not my old mom, but my new mom.
Mom?
Well,
You're calling her your new mom.
Well, what I mean is, okay, the image of her has changed so radically that I don't know if she's new mom who was old mom just keeping a secret from me for my own good, or if it was something else entirely, and then how do I deal with the fact that my father is showing up at pretty much the same time? And I heard a lot of bad stories about him from my aunt, and I think my aunt's not a Persona user, so most of the information she would have is probably basically based off of what my mom told her, and not necessarily basically the truth of the information, because it just seems, yes?
I mean, maybe your aunt just doesn't like your dad because you left your mom.
Right, but I mean, is she actually that? Sorry, I had to drink something real quick. Did she actually leave, or did they? I mean, when I was told the story, they were on a lot more of a strained situation, but it was more of maybe a decision on to keep me in some place for the betterment of my own good. good, because I mean, I was sort of kept out of the way of everything like that. Because I mean, if he was around and where he is now, how powerful he is, it would have dragged me more into this, wouldn't it?
Yeah, who told you the story first?
When I was 2, I don't know.
Okay, jeez, okay. Look, I mean, okay, so your mom's pretty okay with your dad, or your aunt doesn't like your dad?
My aunt really didn't like my dad, and my uncle, of course, really basically, yeah, I mean, the things he said sometimes was, wow, okay, whatever. But for the most part, my mom was kind of diplomatic about it, and I kind of learned that I couldn't really trust exactly what she was saying, because I knew a lot of other kids with only single parents, and sometimes the one parent will sort of protect the other one, even if they're a douchebag type of thing. So I really kind of didn't know if that was sort of the thing or not going on. Because I mean, you kind of met my mom, and a lot of what she was completely different, but a lot of it was kind of, she is kind of like that. So I mean,
Yeah.
So anyway, so basically what it was I just didn't know what was, what the actual elements was, but I kind of got the idea that he was basically being a douchebag. So that's how I kind of figured out it. You know what I mean? But how do I know that's true now? Because he hasn't really been that much. I mean, he's been kind of a dick, but he hasn't been a real dick, if you know what I mean, so far.
Okay. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, you kind of gotta go with your mom, don't you? Like, I don't know. You know him, right, now? A bit?
As much as
You've met him.
Yes.
Okay. So, like, maybe you're right. Maybe your mom's kind of covering for him or something. But why is she?
I mean, have you met my mom? Do you think she had any bad news about anybody?
Well, she's nice, but I mean, I don't think she'd exactly strike me as the kind of woman beat down by some dickhead.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, right? Okay, so I mean, maybe she's got some reason for it. I gotta say, I kind of gotta agree with you, though, since your dad just kind of was not in the picture. That's kind of fucking horrible.
Yeah, but I mean...
Basically a giant piece of shit.
Right, but I mean, what happens... Well, here's my thing, though. I mean, what would happen if basically he was kind of protecting me from everything? Because, I mean, he's involved in this so much that if he was in my life during that time, I would have been pulled into Persona life at a much younger age. And that could have changed me a lot.
Right, but you'd still have a full family.
But what happens if basically, I mean, because let's be honest here, the entire Shin and the cards and all this stuff, I mean, we're kind of marked as being different. So what would happen if basically the different me, if I was around Personas, would have been a much darker me? Because...
But, Raph. Okay.
I don't know.
Raph, you're saying you're trying to figure out if your mom's kind of telling you a lie. Are you sure you shouldn't be figuring out if you're telling yourself a lie right now? I mean, you're kind of defending a dude who just wasn't in your life. You're looking for a reason why you should have been, or wasn't. You're not really trying to explain it to yourself, are you?
Okay. Yeah, maybe you're right there.
I mean, it really sucks, dude, but I don't think that's something you should just be like, there's a good reason for it. Personally.
No, I mean, I get it. I mean, it seems that it would be easier if there was a great explanation to explain everything nicely and it was all good as opposed to basically just it being kind of where it is, because where it is sucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Sorry, man.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just as I said, I've been thinking about it all night, kind of. I didn't get a lot of sleep, if you can tell.
Yeah, I don't fucking blame you. I hope you're okay after a bit, but yeah, that's really real rough.
Yeah.
I thought I had it kind of bad. Apparently my mom just completely lied about my sister running away from home. Or just excluded it from me.
Okay. Anything you want to talk about?
No, my mom's just a bit of a... She can be a bit not there some of the time. Whatever. She just decided to do something and didn't realize it, I guess. I'll talk to her when I see her over Christmas. It's probably not a big deal. I just have to go back and apologize to my sister for being a bitch.
Well,
I'd like to say it wasn't my fault, but I could have picked up at least one of the phone calls.
All right.
And, she just said she ran away, and I figured she ran away, so I didn't want to hear from her because she left us without saying anything to me. Then it turns out she just left for college. Somehow.
So the term ran away means gone off to college now?
To my mom, apparently, yes.
I'm with you, I think, on that one.
Yeah. So that thing about moms doing dumb things once in a while.
Yeah. And then, yeah.
Yeah. Not exactly your scale, though. That's something at least I can go talk to all of them about. Yours is a bit more touchy.
Yeah. Actually, then as you watch, Raph's entire face just bleaches white.
Yeah.
You
okay, buddy?
Do I have to... How am I going to introduce... I just thought of... Himiko and Katsumi. How am I going to do with that?
What happened? Did anything else happen, or you just mean introduce your mom to them?
Because
Himiko would probably love your mom, and your mom would probably love Himiko.
Yeah, that kind of brings up a thing we talked about earlier, and I haven't really figured out yet.
You still... Oh my god, Raph! The worst thing of all. No, probably better. Anyway, so... You're still trying to figure that out.
Well, I mean, yeah. Because, I won't go into details, but me and Katsumi sort of... I put my foot in my mouth, and she sort of, playfully, ignored it, and some stuff happened, and I basically, I owe her for not basically completely flipping on me when I completely stuffed it, but I just don't, because I've been talking to her about my family and stuff, and now I gotta add this.
That's how you start to get to know girls?
Oh, she's different. Oh,
jeez.
I told her from the beginning that, she was all, because, everything that goes on at the school, all the guys were basically trying to hook up with her to get in with her family. That's what she told me straight out. When I said I kind of liked her, and so I told her that basically I'm going to be your friend first, and if more comes from that later, then so be it. But...
Jeez.
What? That was the wrong thing to do?
No. That just sounds like something... that's kind of good, actually. Alright, whatever. It just reminded me of a book I read. Anyway, so, right. So you said you'll climb up the hill of friendship and meet her there eventually.
Yeah.
Alright.
And then...
So, you really went full in on that.
Yeah.
You should.
Why would I not?
Friends. Yeah, I know. I just meant it's probably for the best. I'd rather be, as someone who I'm also friends with, instead of just being like, hey. Yeah. You get it. Anyway, but yeah, so...
And then
you were yourself with her. And
right.
You're kind of worried that,
Well... it kind of seems like it would be a big deal if I introduced her to my mom, but at the same time, my mom would kind of basically make it a big deal if I didn't. And then we both know that Himiko's going to find her before I introduce them properly. And so that's going to be a weird thing.
Already?
I have no clue. I'm just sort of I don't know. It just sort of came to me that how am I going to? Because I kind of really haven't told you this bit. I kind of hinted at it, but remember I told you that me and Himiko did that mission from Jeffrey
the date.
Yeah. I kind of screwed it up a little bit. And I didn't tell you exactly that I kind of didn't mind it either.
Okay. One, I'm not sure. How did you screw it up in your mind?
Okay, me and Himiko had it was a kind of a meeting of...
Hold on.
Okay. Shall I can...
No, yeah, keep going.
Okay. We had a kind of a friend thing kind of going. I mean, you know, she was kind of like a kid sister, you know, and now she's
Raph, she
not.
was only a kid sister because you thought she was 12.
Yeah, and?
Okay, fine. Yes, you were acquaintances. That's generally what happens with people before you get in relationships. Mostly in real life.
Okay.
I like the book. Okay, so you were acquaintances.
But I mean, it was I kind of saw her differently after that point.
Well, yeah. Right? That's kind of how it works.
Right, but...
She was a girl who was possibly interested in you. And you might be interested in her, right? So you saw them differently, yeah?
Kinda.
I know exactly what you mean. Don't worry. It's fine.
Okay.
Alright. So you're there and you're not sure what you want to do with that.
Kinda, because I mean, they're completely different people.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean,
if I break things off with Himiko or try and change things, I mean, she'll murder me in my sleep, right?
I don't think that bad. I'd say she'd sooner murder Katsumi in her sleep. And she could probably.
Okay, so we can assume that basically, I know I'm being
I'm
joking
joking,
here,
right?
but in seriousness, I don't want to lose that. I don't know. I'm confused.
I don't think you have to lose their friendship if you get romantically engaged with the other. And I don't mean engaged, I just mean involved. Bad word choice, okay? Screw it.
Okay.
Like, you don't think it's just gonna be suddenly you don't have a friendship with one of them, right?
Kinda? I mean, isn't that kind of, what happens?
What do you mean?
Well, because then I would be lying to them, and, when you lie to a friend, they leave, right?
Oh, did you tell both of them you were interested in them?
Are
you leading them both on or some shit? Completely changes things.
I don't think obviously the conversation I first had with Katsumi is pretty self-evident, but
yeah.
Well,
who knows if she's really interested?
I did
just say that quietly. Anyway, yeah. So
I did pledge to Himiko that we are connected and that basically I will follow her and basically we are part in to basically protect the city together.
Oh boy. Okay.
I sort of pulled down the shirt and showed the tattoo on the neck. This entire thing was sort of driving
a tattoo for her. I was gonna say that at least sounds like superhero buddies, but boy, that's really easy to take a different way. Okay. Do you know how interested... Do you know if Himiko's interested in you? Are you not... Can you tell?
She took me on a demon date into the land.
Yeah. God damn it, Raph. Look. You might still be able to walk that back if you want, but that's assuming you want to...
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you gotta decide if you're actually interested in either of them, because to tell you the truth, Raph, maybe you're just friends with both of them? I know maybe you're probably not, but are you really gonna start telling me you've got feelings for both of them, and you're gonna be some love-struck hero trying to decide between such a cruel fate of two people? Because then I might have to hit you.
Not in the nose?
No, in the nose.
Got it. So this is serious.
Yes.
How can I've never had friends before. I don't know how to tell the difference.
Yeah, I kind of get where you're coming from. Alright. The way I did it is just... I kind of just figured out when I felt different around someone compared to everyone else. I mean,
that makes no sense.
Just kind of glares at him. How does it make no sense? It makes perfect sense. I mean, listen. I didn't exactly have any friends before this either. And then I suddenly had, you guys.
Yeah.
And it was nice. And, I had enough friends that I felt differently about someone. And that's how I knew. Maybe it works differently for guys. Maybe your dick pointed to them. I don't know.
Well, but I mean, you kind of had it. Don't take this the wrong way. But I mean, was there other people involved, or was it just the one? Because
what do you mean? Were there other people involved?
Well, what I'm saying is, I mean, it sounds like basically you had a lot. You basically had a lot of friends, and there's the one friend, special friend that you had that you kind of.
One of your friends who I felt close to.
But only one that drew you to them. So, but I don't know what...
It's not like I didn't find anyone else, appealing. But I found someone who I felt differently about. You feel differently about these two than everyone else? You feel differently about one of them to the other? There's a lot of feelings you can have. There's feelings of friendship, camaraderie. A big one's family. Your friends kind of can be closer than a lot of your family at the end of the day. That's a bond that's kind of special, man. We're like pseudo-spirit family. It's not like we're just buddies.
No, I know.
So, that's different from everything else. And then you have one that you feel really different about, I guess.
But I mean,
it's all about figuring out the feelings someone makes you feel,
What if I'm, not wholly there yet, though? But I mean...
You need to keep talking to them.
Alright. I think, yeah. I need to get...
but... What else are you going to do at this point?
Yeah, no, I guess you're right there. I think I get what you're telling me.
Yeah. Look, if you want, I could try to do some recon, but I'm pretty sure Katsumi hates me, and Himiko was being a bit weird last time she was over here. So.
Yeah, that kind of is sort of a problem. Is there's no, I can't do a. Ask her friend to pass her a note whether or not she likes me or not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I guess also it kind of doesn't really mean that wouldn't really matter much, would it?
You could ask Reiko. Himiko probably told her.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm so tempted to enter the scene, but not yet.
And for Katsumi, Kira just kind of groans. You might have been able to ask Naomi at one point, but
yeah, our relationship now.
Alright. Well, such is the trouble of being a lady killer, Rash. She just kind of bumps him in the shoulder a little too hard with her fist. Just don't end up being an asshole and you'll be fine, okay? You know what I mean?
Yes.
As
Never
long as
remember who you're
you're not-
talking to.
As long as, yeah, well, I trust you not to be a complete dickhead.
Thank you. I
Mostly.
appreciate that.
To women you like, at least.
All right.
I walked it back a couple steps just to make sure I wasn't lying to you.
All right.
Have you come down your high a bit?
Maybe a little bit. Yeah. They're really tasty, though. I've really gone to taste of them.
What?
Oh, hiyo.
She says as the cans in her room pile up. Oh, Reiko.
Oh,
Hey,
Reiko.
good. I was just gonna come get you and see if Shizuka's actually alive.
I give like a smile, even though it's like it looks true. Still, it's obvious that stress and etc. It's a little bit strained, but I give my best, and I. Apparently, Kresnik or no, good luck. Getting gone means my persuasion skills are back. Both Koharu and Shizuka are up for running. And what is that I hear about Ralph being more energetic than me?
He's got a problem with the bentos Jeff sells. And by a problem, I mean he eats too many of them, and it's a problem.
It's not a problem like that. It's just a.
He needs to talk forever to burn off the calories.
Yeah. Hey, Reiko, can you talk for a minute?
Sure. What is it? I mean, and I look around. No, I wouldn't think about.
Kira will just pat Raph on the shoulder and go, "Don't add a third one," and then head off to get ready.
Thanks, Akira.
Anytime, cuz.
So you're really good friends with Himiko, right? Did Himiko ever tell you that
tilt my head. Look at you.
Right, scratches his head, sort of.
I like chuckle to like think. I don't know. I think maybe you are like something. I think. Oh, I will say something that will break the ice, and I say. I'm sorry, Ralph. I didn't want to dazzle you with my. And I do the Laura like the hair mo.
Yeah, like a hair wave. Fuck's sake.
Yeah, I mean, we've kind of hung out a bit, and she's a very strong personality. And I was, did she say anything about me?
Oh, Reiko would know, and Reiko would know, and honestly, she has that kind of character that she wouldn't mind telling, because sober, she has no fucking clue. She's completely blind in terms of other people romance. But as a player, I simply don't remember. Jess, do you mind giving me a hand here? Or is it something that I can declare that yes, she told me, or no, she didn't?
Would Himiko talk about Raph?
She probably did, based on the descriptions. Like, she probably didn't say his name outright. But do you know anybody else who looks like Raph?
So she basically said she's interested in him in her Himiko way, or is it just she talks about him a lot?
I know what I'm gonna say. Yeah, I'm starting saying, you know, she described that like person, you know, and I list off every characteristic that Raph has and what kind of things she said about him, and I then look at him, tilt my head. What a coincidence! That person has the exact same characteristics as you.
Not too many people have different colored eyes, Reiko. Actually, my father does. Maybe she's talking about my father? Probably not.
Don't know. But hey, I mean, when he said like strong personality, but I will also say, yeah, we of the Sun Arcana has a tendency to be like that. Don't worry, she won't burn you. I give a like chuckle, thinking I said a clever joke.
I'm confused. So,
Two people that have tendency to put foot in their mouth,
oh yeah.
talking things out. Oh my god.
Hold on a second.
Linda, shut up.
Glenda.
Linda!
Joke.
Bark, bark!
There actually is a couple of videos online of cats barking. Whether or not they're faked or not is sort of funny. They actually got
Linda is a beautiful, kind princess who would never bark. I'll fight anyone who says otherwise.
Anyway, sorry. Just thought it was funny.
Yeah.
Because they got a bunch of like vocal specialists to sort of weigh in their opinions on it.
Yeah.
Clag decided to join us for breakfast.
Aww. Uncle Dog, good to see you.
So I like tilt my head, look slightly behind his back, then look back at. So anything else about Himeka?
I think you answered that one. Thanks. I just on a hypothetical, just a completely random hypothetical. If she thought somebody like crushed her heart or like somebody else stole something from her, she wouldn't like go and murder them, would she?
Oh my god, I just want to roll understanding, and if I roll a 1, I will say yes. Can I just, you don't mind, do you?
Of course I don't.
And no, I'm not spending PP on that.
You will spend PP to get to lower the results.
I tilt my head, and I scratch my head sheepishly. You know what? Hindsight is 20/20.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
But don't worry, you wouldn't do something like that, would you? In a hypothetical scenario.
I have to go now. I think